Hello, beautiful people. Welcome back, or welcome if you're new. My name is Anita, and I'm coming at you today with this beauty, the 2025 Colorverse Colorvent Calendar. Let's just get right into it. All right, that box is huge, and unlike the Diamine calendar, I didn't see a way to just pull out the tray that holds the inks. I feel like I have to open the door. I don't want to just tear up the box. And I didn't want to open the doors. I'm just weird like that. I don't know why. But anyway, I am going to do nice big swatches in my Sterling Ink A5 Tomoe River Paper notebook. And I'm going to use a glass spoon to do the swatches. And what else do I need? I think I'm going to grab some water in case we have some intense inks that need a little extra help getting off the spoon. And I will use a glass dip pen, which I need to locate. Where is it? I've got it. Okay. And I will one by one open the doors off to the side because that's a really honkin' big box. So let's begin. Okay, the plan. I've got my water, I've got my rag, and the plan is I'm gonna speed this up a little bit so it doesn't take forever ever, because no, we don't need to do that. I'm just gonna play some nice music so you can pick your beverage of choice, maybe a little snack, and you can watch me swatch. And at the end, I will come in and we will get close up with these inks and see what we all think about them. So let's go. That was a lot. I had to dry those pages. I used my heat gun and I put my page blotters in between to make sure I don't transfer anything. And I have skipped a page in my notebook so I don't have any transference because these are like really heavy swatches. And yeah, I am looking forward to bringing y'all in close at the end. So let's get back at it for days 13 through 24. Okay, are y'all ready for this? Okay, let's go. Look at this. I got a little messy. Y'all know I can't swatch inks without making a mess at one point or another. But these colors, these are really something. They are really something. In my head, Colorverse is the home of the sheening inks. I'm sure all the brands may do a sheener, you know, but I guess that one ink I got at the beginning of my fountain pen journey when I really got into pens, one of them was a blue sheening ink. I can't remember the name. I'll pop it on the screen if I can remember it and put it up there. Maybe somebody knows. Put it in the comments. But I don't know. It just felt like a lot to me, that sheen, and I just didn't look at Colorverse inks after that. Not on purpose. It was, I guess, a subconscious decision. But I always liked the colors that I would see. I mean, they have really pretty colors, like Brunch Date's a pretty one. Anyway, these colors are just, they're out of the ordinary. I didn't really, yeah, my neighbor can't control her dogs. I apologize. These colors are really something. So this is kind of a coppery color. There's a sheen. This one reminds me of the discontinued Wearing Gold ink that I got in a swap. I love this color. I love golden colors that have like intensity like this. I'm so excited for Apollo. I'm so excited for Apollo. Oh, I'm really excited. This was gorgeous. Erebus Crater. I don't know. I don't know how to say these names. If it's not just vanilla, I may say it wrong, and I apologize. Feel free to correct me if you know about these galactic names. Milky Sea is a nice navy. The Void is that's a heavy swatch, y'all. Very intense purple. But in writing, it looks a little bit normal, right? There's not so much like ink laid down. Day 6, Sungrazing Comet. There we go with the sheen. It's pretty though in writing. I like it in a swatch. I don't know if I care about it in writing. We'll see. This is some kind of lime green, LGM. That's really something. This was interesting, Snow Angel. I'm looking forward to putting this one in a pen. This and this so far. These two are really getting me. And this one. It's really pretty. Can't think of what this kind of reminds me of a little bit. Maybe a Birmingham Penco ink. Anyway, this here, Day 9, Morning Frost on Mars, is an ink additive. So if you want to give your ink some shimmer, you've got a bottle of it. And I will, these are all 15 ml bottles. All of them are the same. The ink vent that Diamine does, you get one 30 ml bottle, and the others are, I believe, 10 ml. They're much smaller. Just give you some perspective. So I can see why the Colorverse calendar, for that reason alone, costs more. It's a full $60 more. And I picked up mine at Atlas Stationers, and thank you to everyone who decided to make their purchase through my affiliate link. You made this video possible. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So this is an ink additive, and I wrote it with a gel pen. How funny. Flame Nebula, that's really pretty too. It's almost like, I don't know what to call it. It makes me think of the Martian dust, but you can see it, the color variation in it better without the sheen. I don't miss the sheen. This is really pretty. This one here reminds me of another ink, an IWI ink, maybe spring, something with spring in it. I forget. I'll pop it on the screen. This is really pretty. I love colors like that. And then Blood Falls. I have mixed emotions. There's a green sheen, which kind of hides the color of the bloody ink. Ugh. I don't know. Mixed emotions there. And for the second half, so pretty, y'all. Golden Mist. That reminds me of another IWI ink that I have a sample of. I'll put the name on the screen. This one is easier to see than the one that I have. So I kind of like that. I don't know how it'll be. Ooh, I'm making a mess. I don't know how it'll be in writing. Ooh, good to know, y'all. Good to know. Maven Mission is very pretty. Reminds me of, it's on the tip of my tongue, Pelican Violet. But the sheen is more intense in this one. And I did put down there, that's why I'm making a mess. I did put down a healthy helping of ink. Follow the Water. This is really pretty. This is interesting. I'm looking forward to putting this in a pen. And it does have a shimmer. Polar Night, another one that's really pretty. This also reminds me of a Birmingham Penco ink. If I can think of the name, I'll pop it on the screen. And if you know, feel free to put it in the comments. It's really pretty. I like the shading in there. But you can see writing with the glass dip pen was not as interesting as the swatch. Diamond Planet is another blue. I don't know. I think I'd be curious to see it in a pen because there's a sheen, but it's not a heavy sheen. The underlying color is what we see here in the writing. I'm curious how it would be in a medium or a broad nib or even a stub. Red Aurora. I didn't expect to like it so much. It's really pretty. It has a gold sheen, which I can take or leave, but it looks nice in the swatch and it doesn't feel too much. That one's really pretty. And on the other side, Cosmic Reef. What a heavy sheen. I don't even know what color's under there. Oh, it's some kind of green. Heavy red sheen. It's like, what in the world? Golden Airglow. I don't know what to think of it. It's a shimmer. There's a sheen. It's really a pretty green underneath it all. It's kind of an olive green underneath there. It's really interesting. I'm curious about that in a pen. Pink Salt leans more peachy pink, more toward orange. It's not like a full-on pink, but you can see in the writing it does look more pink, but the swatch definitely leans more peachy pink. Sojourner is a more muted purple with a sheen, which it's a nice purple underneath there. Lunar Black is a dark gray. It's not black, but it's black enough, I guess. And Winter Wonderland is really pretty. I just love me the teals and the turquoises, and it's pretty. And there is a sheen. So that is the 2025 Colorvent Calendar. There are some interesting inks here. I am curious to see my Inkvent calendar. I know there are videos. I saw Lau in my feed. I didn't look because I want to see the swatches in person. I think I'm going to look when I know it's here. And then I'm going to get ahead and swatch mine. But I wasn't ready to look at it. I wanted to do this first. Doesn't make sense, but in my head it makes sense because I'm just odd. But, oh, look, there is a sheen in the void. It's interesting. I like it. Anyway, these are some interesting inks. I didn't know what to expect other than sheen because I felt like Colorverse likes their sheens, and it seems to be true. Many of these are sheeners. And I am definitely looking forward to trying these out in pens. There are some gorgeous chromo shaders and just beautiful inks here. I'm excited. And I hope you enjoyed it. I'll have the names on the screen. Y'all saw that by now. There are timestamps and all that good stuff. And the next video is probably going to be my end of the month video for how the currently inked went. And I will be swatching the the Diamine Inkfint calendar after that. So that's what's coming up. And yeah, I still have pens to clean, but I do have a good start. Thank you all for coming back to watch another video. Thank you all for using my Atlas inks. I'll have a link to this calendar down in the description, and I will see you in the next video. Take care.